it.
I will
in the cart
on this horse.
On the cart, Pan turns her back towards where the horse is and starts making the pants.
Stomach is holding. Stomach is holding.
Oh yeah, she gives him one of the herbs.
Stomach is holding. Stomach is holding. My stomach is holding. I am immune to death.
You weren't dying before, goat boy.
You ever party like it's Saturday night?
Yeah, I have actually.
Then you know how it feels to almost feel like death.
You call being drunk death? I got a few stories to tell you one day. Okay, so are y'all gonna stop in Aldcoast or just keep going?
You do need to check on the ship.
I do need to take a check on the ship.
Okay, so I'm just gonna hop y'all to this part of the map. Great, now I have the control, please.
Leaving her mending in the cart, Pan zips over to the house they were using as their base. Hello, goodbye.
Hi, Miss Pan? Okay, so, since Simon and Hyacinth were the first to come over, roll perception.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
I see. Oh.
Wow! Simon, you fell one short.
Okay.
She
But
knows everything about the
But wow, okay. You see Saya look up and she spots Sadiq coming her way. And you see her face go pale. And she suddenly darts and hides out of his sight.
Hyacinth looks over at Sadit. Is there something you wish to tell us?
Tell you about what? He missed it.
You guys stay with Ira. I'll be right back. And Hyacinth goes into the house.
Thingy.
House?
Or whatever, wherever the...
This little, like, desert region, like, painted rock region.
Yeah, okay. Hyacinth goes in and looks down. What was that?
I cannot let him see me like this.
You know him.
That is my betrothed.
Oh!
Snap.
The reason I was in Old Coast was because I was coming home from a trip to see him.
That's, This is gonna be difficult to explain. Do you want me to bring him here so it's not so public?
Cannot Sadiq to see me like this.
He's going to find out sooner or later. Rip the bandage off. I know it's not going to be the most comfortable thing, but don't you think it would be worse that you would hide something like this from him?
I suppose you are right.
I can bring
Honesty
him
is
here
the best
so
policy,
it's
and communication must happen.
Yes.
Right. But either way, I can bring him here so it's not in front of everybody else. And I can prepare him.
Thank you.
Very well. Hyacinth steps down, looks at Simon. Take the others. See if you can take Ira to show you the boat.
Alright.
Roger Dodger.
When that comes up on cue. Huh. All right, I think that's good enough work for today. Oh, you're all back.
Yes, Simon and Ira were going to see the boat.
Simon walks up
you
to
see,
Iris.
You see Ira run over to this guy and hug him. Yes, I suppose this is as good a time as any to make introductions. Meet my Uncle Lucas.
Oh,
You look at him, and he's got the same sort of wolf mutation that Ira does.
What up, Unky Lucas?
Simon gives a small wave. Oh, hello. I don't think I saw you here on our first visit.
The ones who wasn't okay.
Oh.
Recently, it was like a fog lifting from my head. No, from my head. No, Ray steps over. You think that's because we closed the portal?
Probably.
But Miss said to take you to see the boat. Hoopla? Hoopla, you want to come see the boat with us?
Sure. I'd love to. Hoopla immediately bounds up to her.
Hey, where's Bata?
Oh,
And
I've been
Fenix.
up here
Over there
with
with
Phoenix.
Hoopla is stretching her arms to her. For pick me up.
Ira happily picks up Hoopla. Why is Fenix staying all the way back there?
Because that's what Phoenix does.
He's not wrong.
Come on, we'll show you so far.
Is
Lead
Phoenix gonna
on!
want to come see that? Or
Phoenix is gonna stay right over here.
Then lead on, little sailor dudette.
That's way too much energy for me. I'm gonna stay
I
here.
really want Pan to yell out, "Phoenix, come help me clean!"
Can't hear you.
okay.
Can't hear anything. Nope. Suddenly there's
I'm surprised.
wind.
I'm surprised you're not looking for Layron or whatever, but you can chill there if you want. Anyway, so the others are gone now.
Hyacinth looks over at Sadit.
Yes.
I need to show you something. You know how those creatures attacked Faykeep and, you know what they were, right?
If they were like Simon, correct?
Correct, except they had progressed further than what Simon has. The Faykeep wasn't the only place that had people who were afflicted. This place had people who were afflicted too.
Is that what that little girl? Is that why that little girl had that tail and those ears?
Yes, exactly. Some of the villagers here have progressed farther, but we managed to help them. At least soothe them. Here are still cognate, like Simon is. This person is a little worried about you seeing her like this.
What
It will
person?
become. This will come as a shock. But I think you're right that you should know. Hyacinth goes over and beckons Saya to come over.
Very slowly, she comes out from behind the rock. And Sadit's eyes just widen in shock as she comes into view. Beloved?
Aw.
Hello, Sadit. And he rushes over. What has happened to you? The same thing that has happened to Simon, and to little Ira, and to everyone else in this town. On my way returning home from visiting you last, a catastrophe struck, and then I awoke like this. I could not return home like this, and I feared going to seek you out, looking like a monster. Beloved. That was perhaps wise. I would never strike you down, but there was much fear regarding those who are transformed. But... And he cups her cheek with one hand. I would never do anything to harm you. That Saya just looks up at him tearfully. And the two of them embrace. I don't want to get too cheesy with this, so that's about all I'm gonna do because.
Well, Hyacinth steps forward. We are still looking for a cure, not only for Simon, but for Saya and for everyone here in this village. We are getting closer, and I promise we will find a cure for this. To do so.
Speaking of which, at about this point, the grate to the cultist lair comes open, and you see Leyron come crawling out up the ladder. This would be much easier with someone to help. And she pauses. Should I go back down?
I'll come with you. I think these two need a moment alone.
Anne comes out, sort of brushing off her hands. Okay, it wasn't as bad as last time. I'm good. Hyacinth, wait up.
Yes, Leyron needs some help, I believe.
Leyron looks around. Is Fenix with you? He was actually quite helpful the last time I was researching.
I believe he's with the horse. Do you want me to get him?
Well, only if he wishes to.
I'll go see where he is. Hyacinth leaves.
Hyacinth steps on Panne first.
Sorry!
Steps over her. And looks up at Leyron. How much cleaning needs to be done?
It's not a matter of cleaning. I've found some of Akarn's notes.
And sort of motions her finger come here, trying to get her to bend down.
She kneels down.
She puts her hands on Leyron's shoulders, looks her dead in the eyes, and says, "It's always about cleaning." And now Hyacinth the Phoenix.
Alright.
Okay,
Hyacinth walks over.
Sorry.
Hyacinth walks over to Phoenix. Leyron says she needs your assistance with some research, if I remember correctly.
Phoenix,
Watch the horse if you wish.
Phoenix looks over, gives a silent nod, and just starts walking over here. Then he sees the couple and speed walks right into the hole in the ground. Ew, romance.
Ew,
Oh.
affection.
Hey. Okay then. I forgot to. Okay, give me a second. I'm smart. Dagnabbit. I'm on the ball. I'm so sorry.
To be fair, even the people in the circus who are on the ball still seem to be unbalanced, so honestly, you're doing fine.
You know what? You can go F yourself, woman. Okay, so down into the cult ruins.
Did you move the
Okay.
papers away from the lava pit?
Well, I moved them far enough that they won't catch fire.
Great. I don't want
I'm
any
sorry,
more.
but the other room options are either loaded with sand, ice, or water.
That's not why I said. I just don't want any more surprise magic.
One moment. This may help, just in case there are any booby traps. Oh.
There are not. I've been
Okay.
I've been in and out of here many times since you've been gone.
Then never mind. I shall save my magic.
Ooh, suddenly an idea.
I'm just gonna scoot you right over here, if that's okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna message you real quick.
Okay.
Great, some idiot.
What?
There was one of those. You know how sometimes you randomly hear what sounds like gunshots sometimes at night?
Yes.
Jeez, those are fun.
Well, I just have a feeling that Corey's gonna start freaking out, so Josh, keep an eye out for her.
Yep, I'm watching her.
The puppers needs love.
Yep, she's stirred, but not unsure what she's doing. It's only one, so thank goodness. As long as the second one doesn't happen.
Yeah, she runs to Daddy for protection. It's cute. Well, this looks. Her eyes.
Do not touch these books. I have it in organized chaos. If you change how it is laid out, I will never find anything again.
Her eyes keep twitching, but she's like, no problem.
You can clear out the area next to us.
I'd rather not try and touch the lava, thank you. She puts her hands behind her back and starts looking at the notes just with her eyes, you know. If she needs to turn a page, she uses her nose. The only way she's not going to.
Okay, so I found what seems to be the base for Karn's spell. The ritual that he performed.
Oh,
How unsettling.
It seems as though it's in primordial. So this is clearly very old.
Primordial.
Luckily, I do read some primordial, so I've been able to translate it bit by bit.
Alright.
Fenix offers his hands because he wants to take a quick read, and Ellie, I sent you.
I saw. She hands the scroll she's referring to him. Hang on, let me PM you what it says.
Hey, I want to read too.
There's a reason.
And stands on her tippy toes trying to read, but still too short.
I'm so glad. I swear this chamber is cursed when it comes to Phoenix. You'll understand what I mean in a moment. The heart of
Phoenix,
the
what does it
wilds-
say?
The heart of the wilds holds the greatest of magic. A grand source of fey magic is needed to reach it.
Raymond looks at you in surprise. That's more than I was able to decipher.
Phoenix actually lifts his head. Wait, you said this is primordial?
Yes?
He looks back down on the text, back at her, back at the text, then quickly shoves the thing back. It's happening again.
More magic? More magic?
Can allow me to. Yeah.
Why are you giving it back? If you can decipher it, we may be able to get more clues.
Phoenix's ears out droop a little bit. Because this is the second time when I'm in here that suddenly I have magic. I have no idea where it came from.
There are worse things than magic.
Yes.
There are.
Like
but-
not knowing where your magical abilities are coming from.
I believe that we determined that they're coming from that sword of yours.
May I take a look at the sword?
Phoenix quick. Oh wait, I do have the thought that the first thing I mentioned to you. Oh wait, that doesn't matter. They all know already that the sword is magical, so it just gives it to Panne real quick.
Cross off.
Now,
Should I do investigation or?
also
Arcana.
Phoenix continues with don't hold them too long. They kind of get testy.
Yeah, I was hoping for investigation because I actually have priority in it. I wanted to see if there were any runes or something like that on it that I could understand.
Oh, that is an investigation. I'm sorry.
Hey!
Okay.
Oh, your mic's weird, honey.
Oh, I know. Oh, yeah, sorry. I was leaning back.
There's no runes on it or anything. Only that strange sensation of there being life within the sword.
Hello there. I hope you are taking good care of my friend Phoenix. If you don't, I will find out how to hurt you. She hands the sword back to Phoenix. Let me know if the sword gives you any trouble.
Phoenix slowly nods and then goes back into. Phoenix is gently tapping the handle of the sword. It's like, there. Actually, since I have comprehend languages on,
as you listen to it. Okay, I'm going to have to PM this to you.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Wow, that worked out.
That timing.
Maybe it gave you that spell so you could finally understand it.
Feyblade. Do you? He looks up at Lyran. Ever heard of Feyblade?
Sure. And I'm gonna save y'all some rolls. No.
Okay.
Nobody has.
Phoenix actually takes a better look at it. Well, since you're alive, I assume you have a name. Not that I can actually understand you.
I don't have a whisper prepared for that, but it whispers its name to you.
Okay, Phoenix is intently listening and staring, then nods and puts their rapier into his belt again. Alright then. Let me go back into translating and ignore all the weirdness for now.
Phoenix. Phoenix,
Yes.
if it gives you any trouble, you come to me. I can help. I can do my best to help you. I don't want you to get hurt.
Felix slowly nods. And then he goes back into reading. Pull the essence from the heart, lasso it by its own magic, draw upon the greatest strength.
This
Wait.
sound. Hmm?
Could you
Wait.
please? Could you please repeat that?
Pull the essence from the heart, lasso it by its own magic, draw upon the greatest strength.
Art, magic, strength. That sounds a lot like Pieces of Us. Bata is incredibly strong. Hoopla has a large heart. Hyacinth, me, and Ronan are very skilled in magic. You, she looks up. Perhaps all three. Is there anything else?
Okay. That's all that's on that particular scroll.
That's all in this one.
Give me more time. I'll continue looking through these notes and see if I can find anything that might help us figure out how to reverse this. But I thought this was significant enough to show you.
Phoenix nods and gives the scroll back. Thank you.
Now, do you suppose it's a good time to return topside?
It should be. I'm getting a headache from
Okay,
this place.
so... a headache?
I don't know what it is, but I'm getting a headache.
Layron looks at you, and she asks, "Are you sensing the magic here?"
And with that, his ears droop again, lower than they have ever gone. It's like, then he looks down at the sword. He's like, "Could you please stop altering me without telling me first?"
The sword doesn't give a response.
Pan looks at the sword. You really should ask for consent first.
Alright, you know what, Cal?
What?
Nothing.
Well, at least now I can talk with him, her, them.
Phoenix, look at me.
Yes.
I'm serious. Like, you can see that she is dead serious, but she's also trying to be gentler than she normally is. You tell me if something goes wrong with that sword. Do you promise me?
Phoenix is quiet for a little while, but then he makes a short note. If it's something I cannot handle, then sure.
Even if you think you might be able to handle it, if it even comes close to that threshold, you talk to me, please.
Very well.
I cannot lose anyone else. Do you understand me?
Oh, don't you worry. I've been taking care of myself for 10 years.
Yes, but you didn't have me around.
No, I didn't have anyone around. And with that, Phoenix walks out.
Oh.
Pan tries her best to follow on her stubby little legs.
And on that note, we're going to be unprepared.
I was actually crying a little bit.
Oh. Wow.
I want to give hugs.
Oh, you have no idea.
Okay, so Iris, Ira, and Lucas have led you all to the dock, where you see that there is one large ship that seems to still have a couple of weak spots in the hull, but is overall in pretty good shape.
It's a boat.
But
Yeah, Simon's looking it up and down, just kind of inspecting it. Really great job. You went the whole 9 yards.
Well, if we've got to get across the sea, we better have a secure, strong vessel.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bit of a job operating a ship of this size with so few hands, but I think we can handle it, don't you, pretty boy?
Sure we can, Thorny. It's, You usually only need about 2 people to run a ship this large, but it's just easier with more hands on deck.
Well, I'm afraid I'm no sailor myself. I just know how to build these.
Having Dad back has made it a lot easier to fix the ship. He knows a lot of stuff I don't.
And yeah, Hoopla's being carried by Ira like, you know how a little kid would carry a cat?
Yes! 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 I'm enjoying this so much right now.
kind of reminds me. You guys have seen The Rescuers, right?
Yeah.
Of how
Yes,
Penny carried the old cat, you know?
That's what I'm imagining. Yes. I love it.
I love Penny.
No,
Ira,
Ray takes
Ira.
it. Ira.
Ira.
Yeah?
We can be pirates. Arr!
Pirate! Arr!
Hold on. What's this we?
It's like Simon just kind of waves his hands, just I think we should just let the children be children.
I heard that. I am not a child. Now where's my sword and my eye patch? Arr!
Better listen to the captain, Chief, or she'll make you walk the plank.
No, Iris starts dancing around, carrying Hoopla.
I'm the captain of the ship!
Me and your first mate. Arr! Oh no, wait. Well, I could be the parrot.
Yes! You're colorful! You're the colorful captain's parrot!
I don't ask for crackers. I ask for pastries. Help me with pastries.
Yeah!
Okay, and then those two just run off to play. It's so nice to see her smile after everything that's gone on.
Yeah. There's been Sorry, what?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, should Fenix and Panne and Leyron come join them?
Sure. And Hyacinth's more than welcome to also.
This is
Hi.
just watching the horse.
Is she having fun with the horse?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh boy, here we go.
Actually, well, Fenix, do you want to come too?
Come where?
Sure.
Well, basically, I'm trying to figure out who's going to the docks. I know Panne wants to, but Fenix, would you like to come to the docks?
I mean, I think he'd at least come check it out real quick.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you wanted to go back to the horse or not. That's all. She is your tiuti. All right, where are we? Somewhere. There we are.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She might be my duty, but I wanna check the ship.
And walks around the pirate queens and
Lillium, you want to be a pirate with us?
Arr!
Leyron smiles and says, "Sure, why not?" No, I'm gonna stop you right there. That's all you're allowed to say.
DM, does Pan recognize Lucas?
You do recognize him as one of the people that you treated.
But not anyone, because he's a shipbuilder.
No.
Okay.
Sorry, he worked here, not with her master.
Okay, just checking. I mean, they may have studied together, I don't know. Okay, but it was just checking.
Mm-hmm.
So, how long until she's seaworthy?
No, Ray is looking over it with Lucas kind of watching him to make sure he doesn't pull anything. Still got a bit of patchwork to do, but it doesn't look like it's going to be anything huge. Yep. With a little luck, she should be seaworthy in about, I'd say, a week.
Plenty of time for us to visit Thames Seat.
Lovely.
Why do you sound so grumpy?
Yeah, I thought you'd be happy that the ship's on the road to repair.
No, I am. It's...
And looks up at Simon. There's always a but with you.
Come on, fish boy. What's up?
I don't quite know myself. I'm still... There's still a couple things I'm processing, and I'm not quite comfortable talking about it right now.
Looks over at Simon in concern. Do we need to have a little one-on-one? Like the old days?
Or do I need to give you your big boy pants back?
Pretty soon we might have matching pairs, dude!
Kinda looks over at Pan. I assume you're trying to be funny, but...
It was a discussion.
Right now
It was a discussion that we had a while ago. She looks at Simon, trying to remind him.
All right.
We don't have to discuss it in public here, but at the same time, we need to move forward.
Fine. Just... I suppose it'd be easier to talk about if there are fewer people around.
Alright.
Do you want to go to the house?
Alright, I'd actually like that.
Don't touch anything, I just got it clean.
And it's so OCD, it's hilarious.
Wipe your shoes before you go in.
And then toss your shoes out the door.
Yes, ma'am.
I wouldn't leave your shoes at the door because there may be splinters in the wood, but wipe your feet.